Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Shed of Solitude. I am Mike Rondo, and today we're doing something a little different. I've decided to try this, my Wilk's peanut butter, right? I've done this, I've done a review on this, and I love this, and I've smoked, did a false light, took a few puffs, and man, it's great. It's still a great blend. The smoke note, room note is just, it's like roasted peanuts. It's great. So I decided to try it with one of my favorite beers, and from a brewery that's very close to me, down the street basically, and that's Foolproof Brewery. And this is called Peanut Butter Rain Cloud. They make the Imperial Stout or the Russian Stout that I love. That's like my favorite beer. I guess Rocky's out. Rocky's the dog over there that's going to be barking, so this is good. Cheers to you guys. Now, this isn't very peanut butter like. It's not like, it's just a hint of it. It's really, really good. It's like I think it's an ale. Let's see. Let's see if I can, let's see here. Sherlock Holmes here. It's a porter. Makes sense. And there are peanuts in it. It's very good. It's not over the top peanut butter. Like when you think peanut butter, you're thinking like, you have Screwball, and that whiskey is like very sweet, very wow type of stuff. This, very subtle and it's good. Oh, shush up, Rocky. Well, let's see if it pairs well. Imagine it will. Let's go with this later. A good lesson with having your neighbor's dog barking while you're doing a video is you can't control that. The only thing you can control is doing the video anyway, or stopping the video and picking it up later, and I don't have time for that, so I'm not going to do that. So we're just going to roll with it. So this is like a roasted peanuts kind of note. And this is more of a it's just peanuts, really. It's not. It's very interesting. So far, I like both of them together. This really is a good combo, and this has been a week or so since I've had this when I reviewed it, and this is even better than I remember. All right. By the way, this tamper, my Sherlock Holmes, I've had him over a year and a half. I got him at the Pipe Nook. It's my favorite tamper still. There's other tampers out there that I want to get. I just never, because that one works so damn well. It's like it's balanced so well when you tamp. It's just perfect. And it's Sherlock. I want to say this is like when you have a chocolate stout or a porter. It's you get kind of like that bitter chocolate taste to it. This is kind of like the same thing, but it's peanut and it's not as bitter. It's kind of it's smoother. Hmm. Hmm. If you're in Rhode Island or New England, you definitely should check out Foolproof. Hell of a brewery. And of course, I watched uh, The Craft, which is on Amazon. $5. I was bored yesterday afternoon, so I watched. It's about Rhode Island and the craft brewing industry that's going on here, and the how it's taken off in the last probably what 5 years. It's really taken off. So it was. That's what it was about. It was pretty cool. I know one of the producers and the sound editor, so it was pretty cool to see their name. I'm kind of jealous they got to do a documentary. I've always wanted to do one myself. And I got my wet bandit gloves, as someone commented. I got the heat on in here because a little chilly today. It's 47 right now. I think it was 43 when I came in here. But not bad. Cozy. Now, if you remember, like not this past summer, the summer before, when I first started doing this channel, I'd been trying to pair pipe tobacco with like beer or whiskeys, and that wasn't easy. I'd be interested to try this with Screwball or another peanut butter whiskey, but I have a feeling that would be way too sweet. Like, this isn't sweet. This is like roasted peanuts, and it's good. It's not a sweet bomb. Whereas if I paired it with Screwball, I think it would be way overpowering, and that would be way too much. This, very subtle, well balanced, I think. But this isn't like heavy peanut butter. This is like a porter that just kind of happens to have a taste of peanut butter. It's a good combination, though. Now, I don't know the rest of the country. I don't know if you'll be able to get foolproof peanut butter, but I'm sure there's other microbreweries around the country that do a peanut butter brew or porter or stout or something. I don't know. I think if this was a stout, I'm not sure they could do that. I mean, obviously, I have no idea how to brew a beer or anything, although I've always wanted to. If you did a peanut butter stout. Because the one thing that drives me nuts is everything's milk or chocolate stout. I prefer just a regular old plain old stout, which is why I still love Guinness. But stout's my favorite type of beer. It's like, it's like a meal in of itself. It's almost like a stout is, or even a porter. You could say a porter is kind of on this line, but more of like a stout is like a pipe of the beer world. It's like the thinking person's beer. Like, it takes time to appreciate and drink that and think about things. It's not like an ale or a pilsner where you just slam it down and want to get drunk. And of course, I'm using the Shed Savinelli 320. This is the workhorse of the Shed of Solitude. This is the one I use even more than my favorite one. I have another pipe like this, in case you guys don't know, a 320 unfinished pipe. And it's gotten dark, for those that don't know, because it's unfinished. It looked like, well, I don't have my pipes here, but it was basically, it looked like light wood. And now it's dark from the oils on my hands, the tobacco, and whatever else is on my hands gets in it. So it makes its own finish, kind of. And this one I use more than my favorite pipe. I don't know why. But yeah, for the pipe smokers, definitely get Wilkie, the peanut butter blends. I think you're gonna like it. Of course, I got to after this. I have to go. Thanks to my friend Redcoats Renaissance, he did his another Santa blend, and he's gonna have one coming up this week. And he talked about Sutliff doing their. Is it the holiday blend? I think it's the holiday blend, and I had no idea it was on the the thing. So I'm gonna have to get that and review that. Now I'm at the end of the year. I try to do my, not add anything at the end of the year because I do my. And here we go, the plane going now. I try to do my ranking for the year. So I don't want to add anything at the late in the year. But some tobaccos I already have lined up for the first of the year. Like I'm going to be doing those. Presbyterian's one of them. Thanks to N.W. Piper. I'm going to be doing that. Oh, I'm so glad I decided to do this pairing. I would say this I like more taste-wise than this. But they're two different things, so take that for what it is. But I just like that roasted peanut smell that it gives. It reminds me of going to McCoy Stadium when I was a kid with the roasted peanuts, or Fenway and smelling those peanuts at a ball game. Or even when I was playing Little League, they'd roast peanuts, and such a good smell. Very good beer. I did have, and every time I say this blend's name, Strauss Weinkloss. Weinkloss? Yeah, I always screw that up. I got a lot of flack for that last year. I had a bowl of that last night, and that was really good. And I have to say, I'm going to do another second time around with that soon, probably this week coming up, but I think I like that a little better than Christmas cookie, so we'll see. But anyway, I think that's going to do it for today's video. I just wanted to come on and see if this would pair, and if I, going forward, I'm trying to think of beer and pipe tobaccos and whiskeys that might pair well. Every now and then, I get my beer and I'm sitting there and all my whiskey, and I think of a blend, and it kind of goes hand in hand, but I don't always get to think of that, like it's hard to pair things with pipe tobacco sometimes. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys Tuesday night because that's when my vacation begins. And till then, take care.